Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A literary composition in the form of a conversation between two people. The lines spoken by characters in drama or fiction. A conversation between two persons. A discussion intended to produce an agreement. They disagreed but kept an open dialogue. A literary composition in the form of a conversation between two people. The lines spoken by characters in drama or fiction. A conversation between two persons. A conversation between two persons. A part of the script in which the speaking roles are limited to two actors. A discussion intended to produce an agreement. The buyout negotiation lasted several days. The activity or business of negotiating an agreement, coming to terms. A discussion intended to produce an agreement. Talks between Israelis and Palestinians. Imaginative or creative writing. Imaginative or creative writing. A written version of a play or other dramatic composition, used in preparing for a performance. Something written by hand. A written version of a play or other dramatic composition, used in preparing for a performance. A particular orthography or writing system. Write a script for. The playwright scripted the movie. Physical objects consisting of a number of pages bound together. He used a large book as a doorstop. A record in which commercial accounts are recorded. They got a subpoena to examine our books. The sacred writings of Islam revealed by God to the Prophet Muhammad during his life at Mecca and Medina. A compilation of the known facts regarding something or someone. His name is in all the record books. A written version of a play or other dramatic composition, used in preparing for a performance. The sacred writings of the Christian religions. A collection of rules or prescribed standards on the basis of which decisions are made. They run things by the book around here. Arrange for and reserve something for someone else in advance. The agent booked tickets to the show for the whole family. A collection of playing cards satisfying the rules of a card game. A major division of a long written composition. The Book of Isaiah. A number of sheets, ticket or stamps, etc., bound together on one edge. He bought a book of stamps. A written work or composition that has been published, printed on pages bound together. I am reading a good book on economics. Engage for a performance. Her agent had booked her for several concerts in Tokyo. Record a charge in a police register. The policeman booked her when she tried to solicit a man. Register in a hotel booker. An exchange of ideas via conversation. Exchange thoughts. Talk with. We often talk business. Use language. The baby talks already. An exchange of ideas via conversation. Let's have more work and less talk around here. Express in speech. She talks a lot of nonsense. Deliver a lecture or talk. She will talk at Rutgers next week. Reveal information. If you don't oblige me, I'll talk. A speech that is open to the public. Idle gossip or rumor. There has been talk about you lately. Divulge confidential information or secrets. Be careful, his secretary talks. Discussion. Talk about as a less formal alternative for discussion of. His poetry contains much talk about love and anger. The act of giving a talk to an audience. I attended an interesting talk on local history. An exchange of views on some topic. We had a good discussion. An extended communication, often interactive, dealing with some particular topic. The book contains an excellent discussion of modal logic. The divine Word of God, the second person in the Trinity, incarnate in Jesus. Information about recent and important events. An exchange of views on some topic. We had a word or two about it. A secret word or phrase known only to a restricted group. He forgot the password. The sacred writings of the Christian religions. A promise. He gave his word. Put into words or an expression. A brief statement. He didn't say a word about it. A string of bits stored in computer memory. Large computers use words up to 64 bits long. A unit of language that native speakers can identify. Words are the blocks from which sentences are made. A verbal command for action. When I give the word, charge. Mutual interaction. The activity of reciprocating or exchanging, especially information. An exchange of views on some topic. Light teasing repartee. Negotiation between nations. The swapping of horses, accompanied by much bargaining. Negotiation accompanied by mutual concessions and shrewd bargaining. The negotiation of the terms of a transaction or agreement. The act of intervening for the purpose of bringing about a settlement. A negotiation to resolve differences that is conducted by some impartial party. Negotiation between an employer and trade union. A negotiation between enemies. Discuss, as between enemies. Wisdom in the management of public affairs. Negotiation between nations. Subtly skillful handling of a situation. An angry dispute. They had words. Words making up the dialogue of a play. The text of a popular song or musical comedy number. He wrote both words and music. Language that is spoken or written. He has a gift for words. The words that are spoken. I listened to his words very closely. Language, communication by word of mouth. His speech was garbled. The mental faculty or power of vocal communication. The act of delivering a formal spoken communication to an audience. Words making up the dialogue of a play. The actor forgot his speech. A lengthy rebuke. Your characteristic style or manner of expressing yourself orally. Her speech was barren of southernisms. Something spoken. He could hear them uttering merry speeches. The exchange of spoken words. They were perfectly comfortable together without speech. Words making up the dialogue of a play.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.